this is a time of year where they're seeing a lot of kids eat other things, and the holiday things maybe aren't right for them. Well, this is an exception. This is a really fun thing. And this is a product that I love. There's a whole series of noodles that we're going to be featuring on the show because these are my new favorite thing. This is Explore Asian. By the way, this whole recipe, we're calling this Spooktacular black bean and cheese pasta.
And who makes this again?
This is Explore Asian.
Explore Asian authentic cuisine.
And this particular one is organic black bean spaghetti-shaped pasta. And I want to read you the ingredients because you're going to love this. It is organic black beans and water. That is, so there's nothing unhealthy in there. You know that this is going to, and it's also really high in protein.
Yes.
So we know our kids love pasta, and they have other kinds of pasta as well that we're going to feature later on in the year.
Okay.
But this is the black bean one, which is great for Halloween.
Yes.
So we decided to make a squash sauce. Now, you could put spaghetti sauce on this, or you could put an Asian sauce on this, right? Great. But for our kids, they like cheesy things.
Yes.
And if we can squeeze in some vegetables into things, it's so much better.
And it looks like just pure cheese. So how did you make that?
But what that is, and again, the recipe is on the blog, what that is a half a cup of chicken broth, a cup of cooked squash, and we gave some examples. This happens to be the butternut squash is what's in there. And you can get frozen squash if you don't want to roast them, but it's all good. And all of these squashes are different colors, so it's what your child likes.
So do you puree them?
Well, what you do is you want to bake it. And I will be honest that what I did today was I cut off the top part of this butternut squash and I microwaved it. So that's all I did. And then there's a teaspoon of Earth Balance, which is no butter in it all. So all of that mixed together with a quarter cup of this Daya cheese. Now, the recipe.
Did you puree the squash though?
No. It just bakes and
just bake and put in there.
And you put it with the chicken broth and with the Daya cheese, and it makes this lovely creamy sauce.
Incredible.
And if you've got a child who's finicky that won't eat squash, start with more cheese and chicken broth and less of the squash. But that's a cup.
And then, so I'm going to put some of this on top.
Spoon it right on top there, Nancy. And then let your child garnish it with things that they like. I put some more cheese.
My son loves, first of all, he's a Daya nut.
Oh, it's good cheese. And wait till he tries it on this pasta.
Out better than a mouse. I hide it in the refrigerator because he goes through it.
Well, wait till he tries it on this bean pasta.
Then I can put a little dye on top.
You can put dye on top.
Black olives. He loves to make
Jem
eyes.
does too. And Jem does too. And so you can decorate. You could even cut up peppers and they can make faces on it because it's Halloween fun. You're making Halloween spooktacular pasta.
I'm a big sauce person.
Okay,
so I'm
put tons of sauce on. And then you've got your fork. I want for you to taste this wonderful pasta. I made this the other day, and Jem ate 2 bowls of it. But then the real test, I fed it to my husband. My husband, who wouldn't eat a vegetable if you held a gun to his head, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, this is wonderful." Loved the pasta, and because it's black bean, you're not getting all of those other ingredients. It's high protein.
You're not getting the carbs.
So the truth is that you don't have to put another protein with this. Like you could put chicken or something else. You can put meatballs in with this, but you don't have to because it's so high in protein. And it's yummy.
Shannon, this is so good.
Oh, good. And then your salt and pepper to taste. Now, if you want it for adults, you can jazz it up with things like salsa.
Put a little hot sauce in it.
You can put a little hot sauce in it. But for our kids, they like the cheesy kind of thing. Yeah. And you know you're getting a full serving.
Wyatt would not know this is squash. He would think it was all cheese.
Right. And you're getting that vegetable in there, and you're getting high protein in there. So
glad you did this today because I didn't eat breakfast, and this is breakfast and lunch.
So Nancy's going to enjoy. And we gave you on the blog some suggestions for if your child's a little bit finicky. If they're a little bit older, take them to the grocery store. This is the perfect time of year, Nancy, to get these squashes. These are all organic in my regular grocery store on sale. So I picked them up. I didn't have to go to specialty, just my regular grocery store, and all different kinds. This one is a carnival. That's kabocha. This is the butternut though that I used, and this one is a really red on the inside. And this I made one of these for you a couple of weeks ago.
And it was
for
delicious.
Lunch. Delicata squash.
I devoured it.
Very sweet. But if you don't have the time to do that, they sell those bricks of frozen squash and you can do it that way. way as well.
Okay, now where do we get this?
Okay, so the Explore Asian, and by the way, it comes in the black bean. You've got to try the mung bean. That's going to be the next recipe that we try. There's also a soybean pasta. You can get these. You can go on their website, and if you go on their website, and if you go to their Facebook right now, Explore Asian, they'll give you a 50-cent, coupon if you like them on their Facebook, which is a great thing. We like to save money. But I know you can get these in some Sprout stores. Whole Foods carries them. And go on their website and see what the stores are close to you so that you can get them. A whole different variety of pastas. They're really tasty. Your kids are going to love them.
I am not making this up. You see me eating this. There is no dislike on my face. It is yummy, and
it's got the Halloween
Jackson
colors.
is going to love it.
Right.